I will say, where you can assess the grace of God, you can assess the mercy and the help of God. You will not even be thinking that heat is in Nigeria. Yes, because what affects others is not permitted to affect you. As you are thinking of heat, me, I'm thinking about a different thing. I'm telling you. Not because I am not in the same environment, but what I'm thinking, my focus is different. So you must be able to understand that. Don't allow what affects others to affect you. When others are saying there is a casting down, you say there is a lifting up. Don't be too quick to accept their prophecy. I have taught you here that you can prophesy to yourself. Everybody is dying, but you can say, I cannot die. It's not because you are not afraid, but your speaking provokes faith. Everybody is failing, you can say, I cannot fail. Your speakings provoke it otherwise. And I've always said, those who say that it cannot be done should not hinder those that say it can be done. Why? Because the just shall live by his faith. And I've always believed that those that truly believe that it cannot be done will end up helping those that believe it can be done to get it done. To empower and strengthen your faith. You have no use to anybody if you remain the way you are. That is why you must be empowered. You must progress. You must be developed. It's true. Thank God Jesus died. And I thank God that he loved me even now. And having this understanding, you now understand what John 3:16 meant, right? Is it possible for media to project it? I think they're having some issue with the TVs. I don't know why. John 3:16. The Bible says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That means God so loved the entire world. It's not about God loving you personally. God did not single-handedly isolate you. God loved the entire world. God loved everything in the world. And because of his love for the world, the Bible says he gave his only begotten Son to cover the entire world. Don't act as if you are the only one that God loves and he hates other people. It's okay for you to personalize the revelation, but don't make it look as if God hates somebody just because of a little infirmity in his flesh. Are you getting my point now? Once upon a time, people concluded on us. Once upon a time, people looked at us and judged us one way or the other. But yet again, what they are not aware of is that God loved us nonetheless. And because of that love of God nonetheless, he came and died for us. It will surprise you. It will amaze you how you are so desperate for God, seeking and searching for God, and you are thinking if Jesus is supposed to come upon the face of the earth, he should make you his friend. But it will surprise you that Jesus can come on the earth and go to a Boko Haram. Go to a Boko Haramist and tell him that I love you. And it will amaze you that Jesus will be willing to work with a Boko Haramist, change that Boko Haramist, convert him, and make him a sign and a wonder. Yes, it's true. Nobody have the proprietorship for Christ and say Christ belongs to me alone and only me. It's not a sole proprietorship, it's a partnership. You must be able to understand every other person can be included into the same economy. The same way you have a right, another person have a right too. But your personal revelation and commitment to him will determine how much more he commits himself to you. It's true God loves us all the same, but you honor them that honor him and favor them that favor him, because the level to which each and every one of us love the Lord is different, my friends. And that is why I charge you, I urge you in this season, if there is one thing I want you to do, is try your best to reciprocate the love that Christ has been able to commit to you. It's true. It's not going to be easy, but can you try to love Jesus a little bit? My question for you, to your neighbor, is have you learned to love? Turn to your neighbor and ask, have you learned to love? Yes, she offended me. Yes, he offended me. Haven't you offended Jesus? If it was all about feel good, you think Jesus will come and die for someone like me? Some of us smoke inside church. Yes. Some of us, we are drunk at inside church. Yes. Some of us, I don't want to say it too, but we touch ladies inside church. And no thunder strike me, sir. The thunder that strike came and encountered me. And today, you can't deny the grace of God. Woe unto you if you feel that was the end of my life. What you don't know is that Christ loved me. And that was what even me, I cannot understand. So my drinking, my smoking, my touching women was looking for the love of Christ. I never knew I can't find it anywhere. And when he came and appeared to me, and I realized that what I was looking somewhere else was inside of him. All this your appetite and all this your desires, all this your lust can die at the appearance of one. Only him can satisfy. A billion naira won't satisfy you, sir. 10,000 women won't satisfy you. It's a foolish thing to be thinking like the Islamic people thinking that the only reward you get is to go to heaven and have what? How many virgins? Can you handle 5 virgins on the earth? You want to do 7 virgins in heaven? That's the only thing for my walking in righteousness. I choose to marry 38 virgins on the earth because I can get 38 on the earth. Dangote can marry 100 virgins on the earth. So what he can get is heaven on the earth. If the only thing we need in heaven is virgins, then rich people can gather all of them. Oh, you don't know? Any reward you can get on the earth, you cannot be expecting it in heaven. So Christ dying for us has nothing to do. Heaven is not a place for carnality. I don't know why Muhammad is thinking that kind of thinking, sir. Kind of bad person is that one. So I will gather you. The only thing I'll tell you, don't worry. There are so many virgins for you in heaven. You now see why Jesus have to die. Let's return back. We have only 30 minutes to teach on dreams interpretation. Like I've already established to you that the nature of how we teach here, you have to go back and do your own study more. If not, it will be hard for you to comprehend because I'm trying to keep to time as much as possible. We may not be able to go in depth. Is that okay? And I'm aware of the kind of congregation I have. Most of you are students, most of you have other things to do. So I will not want to take so much time. Most ministries, if you go to Koinonia, they close around 9:30. Sometimes 10. And they don't care. It's here that when it's 8 o'clock, your body begins to vibrate. I understand you have to go back to your lectures. I'll be to your assignment, no problem. So you should know that we cannot cover so much as possible, but it should be able to stir you up to go and study the more. Is that okay? So let me see how I can be brief as much as possible. Last week we looked at dreams and vision. I want to recap a little bit. The major difference between a dream and a vision is that a dream is most time a virtual sight. It's a visual sight that happens as we sleep, while a vision happens when we are awake. The only difference between a dream and a vision is that dreams happen when we are sleeping, vision happen when we are awake, and both of them have to involve seeing. Is that okay? It's your ability to perceive, to see, to hear, to engage in some scenery of activities that guarantee your profitability as a believer while you are awake, which is called vision, while you are sleeping, which is called dream. And all of these things are modus operandi to which God used to communicate to you. God is so desperate to speak with mankind, so he devised diverse means. To those that can hear his audible voice, he speaks audible. To those that can actually hear via a dream, he gives them a dream. To those that can hear via a vision, he gives them a vision. To those that can just perceive, he gives them a perception. Is that okay? But you need to be able to understand that an average individual, spiritual enough, is given the right and privileges for dreams and for visions. And I'm not saying that at every point in time, all your dreams, all your visions, you should understand them, but you should pay attention to them. You don't necessarily need to understand all your dreams and your vision, as too many of them are sealed up for an appointed time, but you have to pay attention to them, because many more times, one day you realize that they are being fulfilled instantaneously. There are some dreams I had 5 years ago, I'm seeing them manifesting today. Some I had 10 years ago, I'm seeing them manifesting today. Some of the vision you had many years ago, you are going to see them manifest in some years to come. The challenge is believers don't have the patience to wait for them to be able to see the manifestation of that which they have seen with their dream. So frustration comes when you want your dreams and your vision to manifest instantaneously. You must give God time. Even Jesus Christ himself went through the womb of a woman, and they have to be patient. Destiny have to be patient enough that this man go through a process of 9 months. Afterward, grew. The Bible said that Jesus grew in wisdom and favor with men and God. He grew after 30 years before he began to manifest. So if you were Jesus, if you are even Jesus, many of you are not up to 30 years yet. It means that even if you are Jesus, you will not even have started manifesting now. Why the rush? Jesus was patient enough for 30 years before he began to manifest. So God is not really in a hurry, because we are living in a generation of a strange mosaic kind of Christianity, where there is the fast food kind of Christianity. But let me tell you the truth, nothing that stands the test of time happened by chance. Nothing that stands the test of chance that does not go through all kinds of testing, all kinds of temptations, all kinds of pruning, because God will test you, the world will try you,